Yeah. Okay, everybody stand up. Good morning, good morning. Stand up. I need energy. Are you caffeinated? Are you caffeinated? You don't sound caffeinated. You don't look caffeinated. Pretend. Let me see your best caffeinated voice. Let me hear it. Go. Okay, that was a little weak sauce. A little weak sauce. We'll try again. Go. So much better. Okay, so stay standing. Raise your hand if you brought a hat and a stuffed animal. Okay. Get excited. Okay. Raise your hand if you're confused why you brought those things. That's what I thought. Okay. So here's what I want you to do really quick. I want you to grab your stuffed animal. And I want you to put it in the seat next to you. So you guys are going to have to spread out. If you have a guest here with you, then your guest gets to sit next to you. Okay, and then you need to put your stuffed animal on the other side of your guest. Okay, so Steph, y'all are going to have to move. Okay. Okay, all right. Now, I want you guys to look around. Are there still empty seats? Okay, so see all these stuffed animals that I brought? I want you to fill up all the empty seats with stuffed animals. So you guys can come forward, grab yourself a stuffed animal. Elmo's probably talking. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
You can have Elmo. What did she say?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna fill in the seats.
Fill up all your seats. Fill up all the seats. Sit them up where they can see us like they're real people. Little Minnie Mouse. My daughter's probably freaking out that Minnie Mouse is not at home. Better favorite. She looks Minnie Mouse. Sit them up. Oh, good. Allison Cinderella can sit by you. Oh, Elmo's talking. Oh, I know. He has a lot to say. He does. Okay. Do we have all of our seats filled? Do we still have stuffed animals? Okay. If you still have them, then you're going to line them up down the hallway. Or no. Sit them against the back wall. Sit them against the back wall. I'm so confused. I know. I'm not. I'm a little worried. I get it. Okay. Shay always figures me out. She always figures me out. Okay. So now I'll let you go back to your real seat. Hopefully that Elmo will be quiet. He's still talking. Look. Yeah, I might have to take his batteries out. Doesn't be quiet. Okay, so Ashley's our DJ, so she's gonna turn on music for just a second, and I just want you guys to like look around, and like now, I got it. Okay, we're good. Thanks, Lachey. We had so if you're watching live right now, if you are on the broadcast, let me just show you what we have going on. Actually, nobody's watching a live broadcast right now because they don't know I'm broadcasting because. So here, wave! Yay! Okay, so y'all can see all the stuffed animals in the seats. Okay, so let me plug this back in. What day is it today? March the 5th, okay? Does anybody know when our seminar year starts and ends? June 30th.
Yeah, July 1st starts our seminar year. And June 30th ends our seminar year. So if today is March, that means that we're in the what? The final 4. Okay, so those of you that went to seminar with me last year, okay, like Lachey was at seminar last year, Ashley was at seminar last year, Rebecca was at seminar last year. Who else? Has anybody else been to seminar yet? Or are they the only ones? Anybody else? That's it, right? Does it not feel like we were just at seminar? Doesn't it feel like we were just there? We were just at seminar, right? And now here we are, you guys. We're in the final 4 months of our seminar year. Okay, so this is when it is game time. Like it is all out, pedal to the metal, like 100 miles an hour. This is it. This is the final 4. We are closing in on the end of our seminar year, and I cannot even believe that that's here. Like I can't even believe that we're here. But it starts now. It starts today. The close of the biggest year that we've ever had starts now. So you have a hat?
Everybody have a hat? Grab your hat. Who? Debbie's already got hers on. She's looking all fabulous. Y'all look at Debbie. Doesn't she look like she's like a total like diva on a cruise?
I got it for my sister. Diva on a cruise.
Oh, of course. Everything cute you get from Rachel.
I know, right?
So let me ask, who's a baseball fan? Raise your hand if you're a baseball fan.
Baseball.
Raise your hand, or if you know what a rally cap is, stand up. Does anybody know what a rally cap is? Okay, come up here.
Why am I the only one?
Because you're married to a coach. Okay, tell us your name.
Okay, go in slow.
Yes, and how long have you been building your business?
It'll be 2 years this April.
Yeah, next month. Crazy, exciting. Okay, and tell us what a rally cap is.
Okay. Well, I hope I know what it is now that I stood up. Is it like you turn it inside out
Yeah.
and you put it on like this? And it's like the rain, like they always see at the Rangers game, like whenever it's the very end and they're like really close to winning.
So you're supposed to turn them inside out. And yet some of you aren't going to be able to do that because you brought like cute hats.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is my husband's hat, and he'll kill me. So here's the deal: you do need to wear your hat except how you're not supposed to wear it. So I'm going to wear mine sideways. Okay, so everybody put your hat on real funky. Now here's what I'm going to read to y'all. I googled. You're so cute, Caitlin. You're annoying. You're so cute. Okay, look at her. I know.
It's not my hat.
We'll chase that. Okay, so here's the deal. All right, I googled. Oh, sorry, I forgot that was on. So I took it upon myself to Google what is it. Oh my gosh, y'all look so cute and happy. We should do this every Saturday. I took it upon myself to Google what is it. I googled rally cap, and I read and here's the definition. Oh, this is a Lisa Turkhurst quote. Okay, hold on, I gotta find it. Here it is. Rally cap. A rally cap is a baseball cap worn inside out and backwards or in some other unconventional manner by players and or fans to will a team to a come-from-behind victory late in the game. The rally cap is primarily a baseball superstition, but has recently been adopted by the Guts unit. Can you believe it said that on Wikipedia? Oh my God, can y'all believe it said that? You guys, it is time for rally cap season. We are willing ourselves to have a come-from-behind win, and I want you to stand up if you're excited about that. Okay? We have our rally caps on. Okay? So here's the deal. You guys, to become and be a circle of excellence unit in Mary Kay is a huge deal. And some of you are in this room and you're not in Mary Kay, so you're like, oh my God, what is going on? Okay? And some of us are brand new baby beauty consultants. And so you're like, circle of excellence, what does that mean? And let me tell you in very plain Jane terms what that means. It is the absolute positive upper echelon of Mary Kay, okay? It is a circle of excellence unit. There are very few. Last year, in our division alone, there were only 13. That's it. That's it. Only 13 units out of hundreds and hundreds of units. Okay, Rebecca was at seminar with me last year. I mean, you remember on awards night, there were only 13 of them represented on stage. And here's the deal, you guys. Being a top unit in Mary Kay is a huge deal. It is a huge deal, okay? And so here's what I'm going to tell you guys. That has been our goal all year long, okay? So like the whole hashtag win in Rome, yes, there's a trip to Rome. And yes, Landon and I will go on a trip to Rome, but that's not why we're doing this. That's not why we are becoming a Circle of Excellence unit. We are becoming a Circle of Excellence unit because don't you guys feel like you deserve to be in the top of Mary Kay? Don't you deserve that? You guys deserve that, okay? And let me let you in on a little secret. When your director is a top director, because let me explain something to y'all. A director is not a top director. A director leads a top unit. Okay, so a top unit is what makes a director a top director, and that's who you guys are. Y'all are women of excellence. Okay, you guys are doing big things. You think big thoughts, and you make big things happen. And here's the deal: top units in Mary Kay, Circle of Excellence units in Mary Kay, they get all the special treatment, okay? Now, some of y'all are here for boot camp this morning, and we all have a sign around our neck that says, make me feel what? Important and special and valued. And don't you guys want to feel that way? Okay? And top directors get to go and like do all this special top director training. And when your director gets special top director training, what do you get?
Special
top unit training. Okay? We get special seating at seminar. We get to sit in the very front row. Okay? You get to say, yeah, my director's a top director. You want to know why? Because I'm freaking awesome. That's why. She's not awesome, I am. Okay? So here's the deal, you guys. Mary Kay Corporate, at this moment in time, I'll let y'all in on a little secret. Mary Kay Corporate, at this moment in time, okay, they called me the other day and they said, you know what? At Career Conference, we can't technically recognize you guys as on target top unit at Career Conference because the numbers are a little bit behind, hence the rally caps. Okay? And I said, that's okay, because we're going to finish anyway. You know, I don't care if you guys think we're on target, because we think we're on target. Okay? And so I'm going to tell y'all one of the most powerful things I've ever heard in my life from Mary Kay. Does anybody know who Amy Gamboin is besides Rebecca? You know Amy Gamboin, right? Okay. So Amy Gamboin's a national sales director. She lives in Omaha with Deb. Not with, well, they don't live together, but they both live in Omaha. And Amy Gamboin, I was at a training with her last February, exactly a year ago, and I was kind of stressing out about, I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to finish quota sharing this year. Okay, can you believe that I would ever even think something like that? What a stinky thought. You know, but I was behind. Have you ever felt like you were behind a little bit in something? Ever felt that way? And she looked at me and she said, you know what? It doesn't matter what the computer says. Okay, and so I'm here to tell you today, it doesn't matter what the computer says right now. It doesn't matter that corporate can't technically recognize us as Career Conference as on target, because you know what Amy told me? This is so powerful, and I want you guys to remember this forever. She told me on target is a state of mind. It is a state of mind. If you think that we're on target, then we're on target. Okay, and I'm here to tell y'all, we're about a smidge behind what being on target is, but we have to step up to the plate and we have to go finish. Okay? We have to, you guys. Okay? Imagine the statement that that's going to make at seminar when we walk in, okay, as a Circle of Excellence unit, and we get to sit in the very front, okay, and they're going to send me up on stage for all those people. I'm not staying there all by myself, but with this green sash, and it's going to say Circle of Excellence unit, and you guys are going to know we did that. We did that. Okay, but let me tell you what it takes. It's going to take all out for the final four. The final 4 months, it takes all out. It takes, you're important, and you're important, and you're important, and you can join our team, and you can be important too, and you're important, and you're important, and you can join our team, and you can be important too, and you too, and you're important, 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 and you guys are important. Everybody matters right now. Everybody matters right now. Every lip gloss you sell, every mascara you sell, every skincare class you hold, every sharing appointment we have, every step you move up the career path, it all matters. All of it matters right now. It's a huge deal. There's no small victory right now. Not one. Not one. Can y'all tell like how excited I am about this? This is a big doggone deal, okay? This is a huge deal. And you guys all matter. And those of you that are brand new are probably like, holy crap, what have I gotten myself into? But I'm telling you, it's a big doggone deal. It is a big deal because you guys deserve to be in the top. You deserve it. You deserve it. Okay? Do you believe me?
Yes.
Good. Okay, you can sit down. I'm going to tell you a little bit more. So I have this thing all connected to my selfie stick here. So I do want to go over a couple of things with y'all really quick before we go in there and start our skincare class. So that's why we have our rally caps on, because we're rallying for our come from behind win here. Corporate thinks we're behind. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know. Okay. So we're in the final 4 months. So our seminar year ends on June 30th. Okay. And there's some big, big victories that are going to be had between now and June 30th. Okay. So let me tell you what we're looking for. Okay. Because if you're in this room, okay, and you're part of this team, then you matter. Okay, and everything that you do matters. Every skincare class you hold, every facial you hold, every product you sell, all that stuff matters. Okay, so here's what we're looking for. We're looking for power starts. Who's brand new and can remind us what you remember? Come up here. Oh my gosh, Kathleen will be so proud to see you up here.
Okay.
Okay, tell everybody your name.
Hi, I'm Caitlin McDonald.
Yes, and how long have you been building your business?
Like less than a week.
5 days. I
5
think.
days.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a brand new baby beauty consultant.
Bib.
She's a little bib. Okay, tell us what a power start is.
Okay, so a power start is, y'all, when in the first 30 days of you being a part of a unit or a new beauty babe, you do 30 faces.
Yes.
You see 30 faces.
Yes, 30 faces in 30 days.
Yes.
30 faces in 30 days. Yeah, you were listening this morning. Go, girl. Okay, so every power start is important. So we're looking for power starts. Okay, we are looking for people to move up the career path. Okay, specifically, I brought even a prop. I have all kinds of props this morning. Isn't this so fun? So fast you're on. Okay. All right.
Oh.
So look, I brought this, and y'all have seen this before, but we need new pictures and stuff. Okay. Can y'all see this? Okay. So we need people to move up. Okay, we need people to move up the career path. So some of you guys are more than ready to move up the seeking career path. So quit waiting. Quit waiting. Okay? So that's me. Okay. So this is a seminar this last year. This was that seminar this last year when I picked up my Diamond Bumblebee. So right now we have one offspring unit. Okay, and Rebecca's in that offspring unit, actually. Actually, we turned it down just a little bit more. My offspring director is Cheyenne Claxton, who you guys, I think almost everybody in here has met her. Okay, so we are looking for 4 more offspring directors between now and June 30th. I ain't looking, I'm gonna find them. I'm just telling y'all, I'm gonna find them. Okay, and they're out here. Some of y'all are sitting in this room. Okay, so. Now hear me, I know that not everybody wants to be a sales director. I get it. Not everybody wants to do what I stand up here and do every week, okay? But what if you became a senior beauty consultant? What if you became a red jacket? What if you became a team leader and earned a free car? Okay, and then what if one of your girls on your car team became one of these directors? Would that be a huge victory for our team? Massive. It would be so massive, yes.
Will you explain what an offspring director is?
Yeah, so an offspring, so come here, Rebecca. So Rebecca is right now finishing this right here. This is called DIQ.
Okay.
It stands for Director in Qualification, okay? So when you move up the career path, okay, by building a team, you can become a sales director, okay? So Rebecca's in the process of doing that right now, okay? So who's a senior beauty consultant with at least 1 team member? Stand up. Seniors! Stand up, seniors. Okay, so stay standing. Okay, so our seniors they have at least 1 or 2 team members. Okay, so now they're making 50% of everything they sell, but they're also making 4% commission off of their team. Okay?
Okay.
So those are our seniors. Okay, let me see my red jacket stand up. Amanda's a red jacket! So Amanda's got 3 women on her team that are also working their businesses with her. Okay? So she's moving up the career path. So the bigger your team gets, the higher you go up the career path. Okay? And then do we have any team leaders? No, Christine had to leave early. I don't know what she had going on today. She had to leave early. But Christine Riney, who came in and brought me the selfie stick and a Coke. Thank you, Christine Riney, for your service this morning. She's a team leader. So she's in this position over here. And team leader means that you've got at least 5 women on your team who are actively working their business. Okay, Kathleen's also about to be in that position. You're a part of that.
Okay.
Okay,
She has like 4.
Kathleen has 5.
5.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so she's about to be officially promoted to that position as well. And y'all, Kathleen is one of the main reasons I'm recording this right now, because she's at her parents' house at the lake. And y'all, she had a party this morning. She was almost in tears last night. 20 confirmed guests at her party this morning. So she's calling me like 11 o'clock and said, I just don't know what to do. I'm like, you just do it. Like, do the party. Like, just do it. sell $100 a face and let's make $2,000, okay? Jeez. So, but that's one of the main reasons I'm recording this morning, and because I want everybody that's not local, because you guys know we have a huge leg on the East Coast. We've got people on the West Coast, so everybody needs to be able to see this morning. But anyways, yes, Kathleen's in the team leader position as well, and then after team leader comes DIQ, and y'all give Rebecca a huge round of applause because she will be a sales director. So what's going to happen is she's going to finish her qualifications for DIQ, stands for Director of Qualifications. So she'll finish that this month, and then she will be a sales director as well. And she has been, quote unquote, like birthed out of our unit. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually out of Cheyenne's unit. So, but she's called an offspring director. But like Cheyenne is my personal team member. And so she became a sales director a while ago.
Oh, so it's like
She's like my grandma.
They're like my babies.
babies who
Yeah.
grow up into
Yes.
being their own.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we're all sales directors together.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I'm looking for 4 more by the time we go to seminar. Isn't that cool? Woo! Yeah, Rebecca! Yay! Okay. So, but we need people to move up. Okay. And you might, did y'all watch my video? Oh my gosh, I have a hair stuck on my ring. How gross. Did y'all watch my video the other night about where I showed you the tracking sheet that I use, and I'm looking for 10 promotions this month? Okay, so you can promote yourself to senior consultant. Okay, and that's huge. Okay, it all matters. We need depth. Does this make sense? Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We're looking for power starts. Okay, and we're looking for promotions. Did y'all think that was cute? How I kind of like run that a little bit. Power starts and promotions. Okay, so the next thing we need to know is what's our number. So I've been asking you guys, what's your number? What's your number? What are you gonna do? Okay, how many team members are you gonna add? How are we gonna promote? What are we gonna do? Okay, what's your number? And so many of you have let me know, my number is this, my number is that. You know, I'm gonna add this many, I'm gonna add that many, okay? And here's the reason why I'm asking that, because as a unit, okay, that's all of us together as one big team. We're all a unit. Y'all hear me call it family way more than anything, because to me, y'all are my family. So people ask me all the time, how many sisters do you have? I'm like, you don't want to know. There's a lot of them. Anyway, so the national sales directors have watched this huge campaign with us about what is your number going to be? What are you going to grow your unit size to? Okay, well, guess what? I mean, I can somewhat control my unit size, me by myself, but guess who really controls our unit size? Y'all do. Okay, so we have right now. So what's our number? So what are we going to do? Well, what's our number this month? 25, which we've already added 2 new. Okay, so we're down to 23. Okay, that we're looking for, and then what are we going to do in April? No, 25, and then we're going to do in May. 25, and then we're going to do in June. 25 more. How many people is that? Lachey, she's a math teacher? 100. Okay, that's 100 new beauty consultants. Okay, do you see how very quickly we won't have Elmo and Minnie Mouse and Lammy from Doc McStuffins? That's going to be replaced with who? People. Your teams. Okay, but here's the deal. I tell y'all all the time, you guys, we're going to come in here one day, and there's not going to be an open seat in the house. There's going to be people lined up against the back wall. There's going to be people lined up down the hallway. They're going to be tripping over each other, going like this, trying to be able to hear in here. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Look, every chair is filled. This is what it looks like. Okay, so when we do that, 25, 25, 25, 25, and we add 100 new beauty consultants to our unit by June 30th because you decided to become a red jacket, and you decided you want to be an offspring sales director, and you decided you want to be an offspring sales director, and you decided you want to be a senior, and you want to be a senior. Whatever lies in your heart, you want to be an offspring director, okay? Do you see how we can add those numbers up really fast? I love you. She's totally nodding at me, and she's not even in our unit. I love you. But do you guys see how that can add up really, really fast? Okay, and guess what? I want somebody to take a wild guess. How many consultants will we have total in our family when we add 100 by June 30th? 200. What, 200? 200 beauty consultants. Can you guys imagine 50, 60, 70 people here on a Saturday morning? How exciting would that be, right? Isn't that exciting to think about? But guess when that starts? Now. like yesterday. Okay, and so it's so important, you guys, that you play full out. And you guys that came to boot camp this morning, you guys remember when I was telling you everybody has different definitions of things in Mary Kay. Okay? And so I explained to you guys that a full date book to me looks totally different than a full date book to Jen. Right? Okay? So playing full out is going to look different to Allison right now than it looks to Rebecca. Okay? But here's what I do know. That when we all play full out together, and we all do this together, the pieces are going to come together. Okay? And how cool is that going to be, you guys, to wake up on July 1st and go, oh my God, we did that. I earned a car in 4 months. Who could get excited about that? I became a red jacket. I became an Offspring sales director. I don't even need her anymore. I'm doing my own thing now. I mean, how cool would that be, right? You guys to wake up and feel that way. And what I'm telling you is we can do this, but it takes us, it's all of us. And what have I told? Debbie's heard me say this a lot in the past few days. When you have a group of people who all believe the same thing, and they all start moving in the same direction, that's when massive things happen. That's how momentum is created. And I'll give you guys an example, okay? And this is on a much bigger scale than what we're talking about right now, but the civil rights movement. All of those people believed the same thing. And who started? I mean, who was the prime figure in that? Dr. Martin Luther King, right? And he believed so strongly in that, and he was willing to voice his opinion. Okay? So I'm willing to voice my opinion that we can do this. And it's important that we do it because us stepping up to the plate and doing that is going to cause you guys to step up to different levels of greatness than you have in the past. You'll hear that in Mary Kay a lot, like your dream is attached to somebody else's dream. That's what that looks like. Okay? So he was willing to voice his opinion and get people excited about that, and they jumped on his ship. And they started moving forward, and that was called the civil rights movement. Okay? Now, I'm not saying we're doing something as profound as creating a civil rights movement or anything, but we're going to create a movement in Mary Kay. And that is so cool, and it starts with us. It starts with the people in this room, and it starts with you knowing what you're going to do and what you're going to complete. And like Amanda Dre, I'll use Amanda for example. She's on target for Queen's Court of Sales. Okay? Her finishing Queen's Court of Sales, that's huge. That's so huge. Okay? So that's our number. Our number is 200. Okay? But that's why I need to know your number. Because together, we're all a piece of that puzzle. Right? So that's why I need to know. And if you're like, look, lady, I don't want to be adding people to my team, then that's totally fine. But can I count on you to power start? Can I count on you to power start? Because that's huge. Okay? Are y'all excited? I'm running off like 3 hours of sleep last night. I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait to tell them about this. And then it was like, go to sleep. I can't. But are y'all excited?
Yes.
Woo! You don't look excited. Are you excited? Yes. Okay. So we've got to get rolling. We've got to make this happen. And what I want you to do is I actually have several of your pictures printed off, and I forgot my little thumbtacks. But next week we'll come back and you can tack your picture up here where you are. Okay? And then you guys will be able to see yourselves move along the career path over the next couple of weeks. Okay? And before long, you guys, y'all will see next week. It's going to be like, oh, there went Rudolph and Lammy. Okay? They got kicked out because we found some real people. Okay? All right? And there goes Elmo, and my Peyton will be so happy that she gets all her stuffed animals back. Okay? But that's what it's going to be like, you guys. And before long, y'all, there's going to be people lined up down the hallways, and I'm going to have to say, red jackets, you got to go stand in the hall so our new ones can get in here. Okay? But you have to believe that, and you have to be able to see it, which is why I wanted you guys to see what it looks like when all the seats are filled up. Okay? So I'm going to do a little bit of recognition really quick. So if you are a brand new beauty consultant, or you added a new beauty consultant to your team this week, come to the front. Yay! So, do you remember the story behind the microphone, Jen?
Yes.
Do you want to tell them what it is?
No.
Okay. So here's the story behind the microphone.
Okay.
So some people get a little nervous standing up here talking in front of other people. So I got this giant microphone because if you're holding this, guess what everybody's looking at?
The
The microphone. They're not looking at you. Okay, so it just will help you. So you feel silly when you hold it because they're not looking at you. They're looking at this giant, stupid microphone. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to meet our new beauty consultants, and we have a promotion to recognize. And I'm actually going to recognize some other promotions. We had 6 promotions in the month of February. How exciting is that? 6 promotions. That's the most we've ever had in 1 month, which is really exciting. So, and then we're going to get our skincare class started, okay, so that you guys can learn a little bit before we go out and conquer the world, okay? So, let's go. Okay, so you are?
Caitlin McDonald.
Yes. Yay. Isn't it weird?
It's so squishy.
Okay, so, and you've been building your business for 5 days, we heard earlier.
5 days.
Okay, and so tell us what you're most excited about.
I'm most excited about spreading the word and getting some people on Mary Kay products.
Yeah.
Testing it out,
Yes.
testing the waters,
Yes.
and growing the business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And whose team are you on?
Kathleen Dunn.
Kathleen Dunn. Yay, Kathleen. Okay. And you are?
I'm Jen Bowden,
Okay. Scoot this way. I'll scoot this way so we can see.
and you gotta come over here too.
How long have you been building your business?
6 days.
6 days.
And I'm excited most about learning how to network because I don't know a lot of people around
Yes.
here.
Yes.
So, and I am on her team.
You're on Debbie's team. Yay! Okay, you can pass that down. Okay, and so I'll come right over here. Y'all squeeze in a little bit here so we can all be on the camera together. Okay, so you are?
Debbie Smith.
She's so fabulous in this hat. Yay! Thank you for giving her a fabulous hat. That's Debbie's sister, y'all, and if you name cute clothes, go to her closet.
I know. I get all my cute clothes from her.
Okay, and how long have you been building your business?
2 weeks.
Couple weeks. And what are you most excited about?
I know everything's a generic answer, but really meeting wonderful people, impacting lives, and having a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And
Well, and money.
too.
That small thing. I can lie about that.
That small thing we call cashola. Okay, so I'm so excited for Debbie, you guys, because Jen is her first team member. So Debbie is officially promoted to senior beauty consultant. Yay! So she is building her team. Very exciting. And so I do want to recognize some other people really quickly. Abby LaSalle, who is my personal team member, promoted herself to senior beauty consultant in the month of February. I'll cheer for Abby. Yay, Abby! So we don't hear y'all on the thing. Who else? Let's see. Julie Parker, who is also my personal team member, promoted herself to what I call super senior beauty consultant, because that means she has 2 team members. So she's just like a hot second away from becoming a red jacket. Yay, Julie! Y'all can chill out. And then Julie has a personal team member named Michaela, and Michaela added her first team member also in the month of February, and Michaela promoted herself to senior beauty consultant. Okay, and then let's see, who else do we have? Amber Lee, who is Michaela's first team member, has added her first team member, and her name is Kinsey Brooks. And so Amber Lee will be our newest senior beauty consultant. Yay, Amber! They all live in Oklahoma, so I'll try. They're all going to be here for career conference. Y'all better get ready. Woo! Because they're like a lot of fun. I think I'm going to buy a couple of leashes before they
Whistles.
Yeah, whistles. Yeah, before they show up. They're like a party on legs. Okay, and let's see. Who was my other? Okay, and then we're going to give a huge cheer for Kathleen Dunn, you guys, because she, yes, go ahead. So Kathleen is, you guys know, she has directorship on her heart, and she is making that happen. And Kathleen now has 5 team members, which will put her in the team leader position. So you guys will see her this month qualify to go on target for her card, and she will get to submit DIQ on April 1st. So y'all cheer big and loud for her. Huge. Okay, so exciting. Lachey's like a proud mama. Lachey brought Kathleen into our unit. So I'll never forget the morning I met Lachey. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this girl. I want to do life with her forever. And then the next night she brought Kathleen, and I told Lachey she is not leaving here without signing an agreement. I'm in love with her. And it has been a fun thing, fun thing. So I'm excited. Yay, let's give a big cheer for our new consultant promotion. Yay. Okay, so you guys can grab a seat. So here's what we're going to do now. We are actually going to go now into this room over here, okay, and we're going to do our facials, okay, and then Rachel and Rebecca's sister's name is Rachel, so that's funny. You guys are going to go with Debbie, and y'all are going to do color in the other room, okay? Everybody else is going to come with me, and we're going to do skincare in this room over here. Sound good? And I'm actually going to leave the Google Hangout on, so I record myself doing a skincare class. How do you guys feel about that? Good? Yes. Okay. So you guys go ahead and get in there and get seated, and then I will come in there with the computer. Okay. All right. So let me see here.
Yeah. Okay, so this is yours. You let me borrow
Oh,
it.
thanks, love. Will you just take it in there?
Yeah, sure.
I know.
You'll get to see a lot of the good stuff right now.
I like the good stuff.
Here, will you carry this off?
I will.
Okay.
I can stay for skincare, but I don't want to miss this part.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad. Okay, hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'll see you. I'll check in on you later. Okay.
Do anything?
Will you when you walk back there, will you unplug the extension cord so I can wheel this into the room?
And those old animals, you know, they take.
Oh, it's fine.
Doesn't she need a pink card?
She will. Oh yeah, she will.
How do you get that? Like, when
She's
you move
moving
that?
fast.
She is moving fast.
There's different levels of cards with more of the pink Cadillac too. Like your first one is the good real back in my products on the table. So
Okay, perfect.
and her
Perfect.
So
Okay. Hey, you guys. Okay, so we're just moving into skincare really quick. Hold on. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think where I should put this. Yeah, leave the top off. Just leave it.
yeah, she has a commentary for everything.
Okay, you guys. Yes.
Girls are supposed to come, they overslept.
Okay.
They're like 15 minutes away.
You guys-
Too late.
You guys.
Okay. I'm
Are you good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'll leave you.
Yeah,
See, there's all of my stuff.
Oh, for me to leave. Oh, yeah, I can't say past 12.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, you guys. So we're recording. So you guys can just grab a seat. And our guests in the room, you guys are going to go ahead and start filling out your customer profile card. So get that filled out to the best, of your abilities right now. Lisha, if you want to come around this way, you can sit right over here if you want. Whatever you need to do. So go ahead and get that filled out to the best of your abilities right now. You will, hey Caitlin, that packet that you had earlier, you still have it?
Yes, it's there.
Will you grab it for me really fast?
Sure will.
Thank you, darling.
Welcome to
Okay, I'm excited. So tell me your name.
Jessica.
Jessica. And how do you guys know each other?
She's my husband.
Okay, I was gonna say y'all really look like sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I knew there had to be some sort of family relationship there. And will you grab my Coke? Thank you. They can only see my mouth right now. Tilt that back a little bit. This is not the greatest angle in the world, but that's okay. Okay, so Jessica, and you guys are cousins. Awesome, thank you for being here. And you are?
Margarita.
And how did you and Rebecca meet?
My daughter's daycare.
Oh, yay. Awesome, thank you. Lifesaver. Okay, so beauty consultants. I am going to be following, this is your packet, and that I'm going off of right here, and I am going to, Allison, did you bring that sheet in here? Good.
Yes.
Okay, you guys, so I'm following this party plan right here that is in your beauty consultant packet. Okay, so we're pretending like we've already done satin hands and foundation match. Okay, so, okay, so
Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to remind y'all, my name is Tracy Jones, okay? And so I am a senior sales director with Mary Kay, and I know that's like Mary Kay jargon, and it means nothing to you, but that's my official company title, okay? But just really quickly, my husband and I, this month is our 7th wedding anniversary.
Oh,
isn't that cute? So our 7th wedding anniversary is this month, and we have a little girl. That's where all the stuffed animals came from. And she's 19 months old. And my husband is super dad, hands down. He is totally super dad. He's there right now. This is how super dad he is. Right now, while I'm here working, he's driving her 2 hours to a birthday party. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. So they're going to a birthday party together today. And yeah, she's the light of our life, and the reason why I do this. So I get to be home and experience everything with her. So I'm excited for you guys to get started. So really quickly, just guess. I want you to tell us one, maybe, I know we know your name already, so maybe tell us one fun fact about you that we don't already know. We don't really know you, so, well, she knows you, but we don't. So you can tell us whatever. You can totally make it up if you want.
I'm a huge Walking Dead fan.
Walking Dead, yeah.
I would play a walker if I could.
Ah!
I'd be okay with it.
Oh, funny.
Yes.
Cool, okay. And how many kids do you have?
I have one little girl, and she turns 5 in a week and a half.
Oh,
Yay! I know, right?
so she's gonna be a little kinder baby next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
For daycare.
Hey, you're getting a pay raise.
That's what I'm saying.
Woo! Yeah.
I'm on a check.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. Very cool. Okay, Jessica, what about you? What's a fun fact we can know about you?
I'm a coffee, so I'm busy.
Your life is boring? What do you do full time? Well, I know, but where?
I work for a neurologist.
Oh, that's a fun fact. Yeah. And do you have kids or anything? No, not yet. Cool. Very cool. All right, you guys. So, so you guys got your profile cards filled out? Okay, so we're good there. Okay, so we're gonna actually go ahead and get started with our facial. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is, do you have a facial cloth down there?
No.
Okay, do you have one in your starter kit? You do.
I do.
Yeah, you should.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Come up here and this.
I don't know if I put it in here because I took everything out to put stuff in.
This crock pot up here has warm water in it. Do you have
I
have
have
a
everything from
extra facial cloth on you?
Actually, I've washed cloth.
Do you care if she uses one? Do you have an extra? Okay. So Julie saves the day for you. You can give her a hug. Okay. So what you guys are going to do is actually you're going to take your facial cloth, okay, and you are going to open it up. You're going to have to take your glasses off. Are you super blind?
No.
Okay, good. So you'll have to take your glasses off, and then as soon as she hands you your facial cloth, you guys are going to take it, open it up, and you're going to start patting it all over your face. We just need your skin to be damp. Okay, we need your skin to be damp. So you can go ahead and do that. That's yours right there. And then consultants, it is handy to have like a little squirt bottle like this at your classes and stuff so that you have a little extra water on hand to just dampen the skin a little bit more. So you guys are going to be trying all of our TimeWise products today, okay? So it's a cleansing system. I do a lot of dental hygiene references. I'm looking at Jen because she works at a dental office. A lot of dental hygiene references, okay? So our TimeWise system that you guys are going to use is going to have a cleanser, day vitamins, night vitamins, and a moisturizer, okay? And that is what we would consider to be like brushing your teeth. Like, you got to be doing that twice a day, every day, or that is stanky if you don't. Okay, just saying. Okay, so in the top left well on your tray, which is number 1, it'll probably say cleanser underneath there. You're going to scoop that out, and you're going to massage your fingers together like this, and then you're actually going to massage in circular motions all over your face. Will you pass this down to me?
I will.
So you're going to massage in circles all over your face, and as you're massaging, this is actually washing your face. You're going to work around your eyes, okay? Work around your eyes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you feel totally awkward?
Yes.
I know, it's so weird. I know, it's okay. We've all done it before, too. It's cool.
So just
Yeah, well, just like you're washing your face at the sink, okay? So this is our 3-in-1 cleanser, you guys, okay? So there are 5 things that dermatologists say we need to be doing to our skin every day, okay? They are cleanse, tone, exfoliate, protect from the sun, and moisturize, okay? You want me to give you a little squirt of water? Are you dry? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go.
That's what that's for. It's so awesome. Okay, so cleanse, tone, exfoliate, protect, and moisturize. This is our 3-in-1 Time-Wise cleanser, and it's called 3-in-1 because it has a cleanser, a toner, and a really light exfoliator all in one bottle. Okay, so you're knocking 3 of your 5 steps out in one system, okay? So you're gonna take that cloth that you have and you're gonna wipe that all off, okay, so that the skin's gonna be left fresh. This is a deep pore cleanser. Okay, this is a deep pore cleanser. So it's actually going to clean your pores out. This is not just a surface cleanser. Okay, it's not just like a makeup remover. Okay, I have a lot of people tell me, oh, I wash my face, I use the makeup wipes. And I'm like, that's not a cleanser. It's a makeup wipe. All it does is wipe your makeup off. Yeah, all it does is wipe your makeup off, but it's not actually cleaning your pores out. Okay, and what you have to remember, you guys, is that your pores are like, they're V-shaped like this, so stuff can get wedged down in there, and your pores can actually hold or harbor 9 months worth of dirt, oil, and bacteria at any point in time if you're not cleaning it out, okay? And bacteria on the surface of the skin and in the pores is what causes skin problems. Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me ask you a question really fast. How many days in a row would you only use your finger to brush your teeth?
0.
Okay, good answer. Somebody always says that. 0? Like, that's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you about your face. It's the same thing. You need to be using a brush on your face too. Okay, just like a toothbrush brushes your teeth and cleans your teeth way more effectively than your fingertip does, same thing with your face. Okay, a brush removes about 87% more dirt, oil, bacteria, makeup than you will with your fingertips. 99% of the time when you wash with your fingertips, you are leaving residue on the surface of the skin, okay? And we do have the little bacteria and stuff that live all over our skins, our skin. And guess what it eats? Dirt, oil, product, stuff like that. So if you're leaving residue on the surface of the skin, the bacteria it's like a feeding and breeding ground for bacteria, and that's what causes skin problems. Okay, so really important that you're using a good cleanser twice a day, every day. Some people will tell me, I don't need to wash my face in the morning because I wash it every night, and I'm here to tell you your pillowcase is one of the dirtiest things in your house. Okay, so yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you like slobber and stuff at night. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to try, you know how like we brush and floss, okay, like every day or whatever. But then there's like extra stuff that you can do in your dental hygiene routine to make your mouth like extra healthy. Like you can use like a water pick instead of just regular floss, or you could like, you know, get your teeth whitened or whatever. It's like above and beyond, kind of like extra. That's what we're going to do now, is we're going to move into an extra piece, okay? And that is our microdermabrasion treatment. And our microderm is hands down my favorite product. It does need about 2 minutes to work effectively. So what you're going to do is you're going to scoop it out of your tray and you're going to scrub on your right cheek, okay? Really small circular motions, and as you're scrubbing, I'm going to explain it. Now here, Stephanie down there, you're probably going to need to give her some water because dry, this hurts really bad. So what I would do is go ahead and start massaging it onto your face. And once you've got the product on your face, then we'll give you some water. Are you so nervous about shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Move your hand, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. Okay, so our microdermabrasion treatment, you guys, is a clinical grade. Okay, it is clinical grade. So what happened is a few years ago, the patent on microdermabrasion was lifted. Okay, so the formula became accessible, which is cool. And so what our company did was they took the formula and we make it now in our own manufacturing plants, and we can send it home with our customers, which is awesome because they're getting the exact same treatment they would get at a derm office or in a spa, but you guys are able to do it in your own shower, which is awesome because you're not paying the overhead of a dermatologist's office. Does that make sense? Okay, so there are many over-the-counter like scrubs, okay? Probably the one I hear the most often is, what's a really popular? St. Ives. That's the one I always hear. Okay, now here's the deal. Are you still scrubbing? Good job. You're doing great. Keep scrubbing. St. Ives is not, the beads in it are not perfectly round. Okay, so they can kind of like chip away at your skin or poke your skin or scratch it. Okay, where the beads that you guys are feeling, those are all perfectly round alumina oxide crystals is what those are. So they're scrubbing and grinding against the surface of your skin versus like poking your skin. Okay, and here's what's crazy, you guys. Did you guys know that we shed a full layer of skin every 36 hours? Okay, I know, so gross. However, we don't, you know, like when a snake sheds its skin, it like comes off all in one piece and it's like, oh, it's like great. Ours is like flaky and it doesn't come off all at one time. So it leaves the surface of our skin really, really uneven. Okay, so this microdermabrasion that y'all are doing, it removes a full layer of skin, which is going to even out the surface of the skin. It's going to make your skin brighter. Fine lines and wrinkles will go away because there's not dead skin built up on top of them. All that, it cleans the pores out. It's awesome. Miracle product. It's my deserted island product. If I was going to a deserted island, that's what I would take. Okay. Yes.
How often do you?
Great question. Great question. So, okay. So first of all, y'all can start wiping it away. Okay. Here, we'll leave your squirt bottle by you. So in case you need to squirt your towel a little bit to kind of, but I would wipe it all down towards your chin. So you can use this stuff twice a week.
Okay.
Okay.
But not, you don't want to do it every day.
No, you don't want to do it every day because it is super powerful. But you can use it twice a week because, like, you can't go to a spa and get a microderm twice a week because they're a lot more, like, rough with the tools and stuff. But since you're only using your fingertips, there's not as much pressure applied, so we can get away with it, like, twice a week. Oh, yeah. Well, those of us that have oily skin, our skin tends to handle it a little bit better, and we can get away with it. I mean,
told me she's done it like once every, like for a week one time, like, cause she has really oily skin.
Yeah.
Too. Like, so do I. And she said, she's like, there's been a week where she's like done it like a lot.
Who told you this?
It was Cheyenne when I did my skin.
Oh, yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
just had really oily skin.
Yeah.
She was telling me about that.
Yeah. I do it like every other day.
Yeah,
My skin handles it really, really well.
Is it better like day or night? Because like with the pillow action, I feel like that.
Well, this is my opinion.
Okay.
I always do it in the morning because then you look like super fly all day.
We all want to look super fly.
Yeah. So I do it in the morning, but I don't think it really makes any difference. Another great thing about microdermabrasion is now that your skin, you've pulled all that dead skin off. So now everything else that we're going to put on your skin works so much more effectively because it doesn't have to fight through the dead skin on the top. Okay, so the microdermabrasion is a two-piece system. It's a two-step system. So you're going to scoop out the second step. If your skin's still kind of damp, kind of like fan yourself a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to scoop out the second step, and you're actually going to try to like kind of like blot it into your skin or pat it into your skin. Okay, speaking of blot or pat, I finally broke down and went and got a beauty blender.
I love it.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
love it?
Like life-changing.
Love it. It's amazing.
Okay, so you're going to pat that all over that side. So that second step, you guys, that is literally a mineral and vitamin serum. So when you remove that much dead skin at one time, you're inadvertently taking some good stuff off too, okay? So now what we're doing is we're infusing that back into the skin, okay? And it's also got a tri-tea complex, which is red, white, and green tea. Okay, you gotta go to work, right?
I do. Bye, y'all.
Tell Caitlin bye.
Nice
See
to
you
see
later.
all of y'all. See you later.
I'll check in with you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I don't know. Oh, it wants me to update my Fitbit. Okay, it's still on. We're good. Okay, so that's a vitamin serum, all that good stuff, okay? So it's putting good stuff back into your skin. And the tea in it, the red, white, and green tea will also help to soothe your skin if your skin feels a little bit like irritated, that you just scratched a whole layer of dead skin off. It'll help to soothe it too. Okay? Feeling good? Doing good down there? Okay. So then our next step, we're actually going to transition back into our miracle set now, which is like our toothbrush set. Okay, and so we need to remember on our cleanser, we did our cleanser, toner, and a light exfoliator. Okay, and now we've done the microderm, so we're super exfoliated. So now we still need to protect and moisturize. So in number 4, that's going to be your day solution. Okay, and so you're going to scoop that out and do that all on that right hand side. Scoop that out and do that all on that right-hand side. Okay, and this is your day. This is your protection, okay? So you're going to kind of blot that in, pat that in, smooth that all around. That is your protection. So that does have broad spectrum SPF 35. So it's a really good sunscreen. Okay, and you'll probably smell the sunscreen on it. But it's really great. It's not like Banana Boat, you know, it's not like a super thick sunscreen. Sometimes when I tell people it has sunscreen, they're like, oh, I'm like, it's not like copper tone, dude. Calm down. Okay, so you're going to smooth that in, and that's going to protect your skin all day. You probably had enough for your whole face, and I just made you do it on the right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Take your other hand that doesn't have it on there and kind of, yeah, there you go. So also, not only is that protecting you from the sun all day, but it also gives you great protection just from the world. It kind of creates a little bit of a barrier between your skin and the world. Okay, so lots of vitamins, minerals, and also it fills your pores up with good stuff. And newsflash, like once your pores are full, like other stuff can't get in there because they're full. Like if you have a bowl and it's full of water, you can't put like more water in it. Okay, same concept. Then you should also have your night solution, probably in your next bubble. It's going to be like a clear jelly. Okay, you're going to put that on the back of your hand.
Oh, I didn't put that one out.
That's okay. You have it. It's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Put that on the back of your hands. So I just want you to be able to feel it and smell it. So at night, this is why we have day vitamins and night vitamins. Okay, because during the day, you do need vitamins, but you also need sunscreen. Well, at night, your skin needs vitamins, but it does not need sunscreen. So that's why those are separated out. Okay, so the night vitamins, the night solution, that is like
You would put that on after you wash your face.
at night. Yes. Yep. You just swap them out. That is like the holy grail. I love that stuff. It is a clear jelly solution, but it's got vitamin capsules in it. You can probably see it up there, the clear jelly with the beads in it. That it's got vitamins A, C, and E in those vitamin capsules. There's a needle in the very top of the pump. So when it pumps out, it pops the bubble. So your skin gets a direct shot of the vitamin, okay? And those vitamins are so highly concentrated, you guys. You can put that stuff on anything and it will heal it. A zit, a cut, anything.
Mr. Say, what if they've already had, like, for example, she's got her scar from behind her ear.
I would
from the
totally
accident.
start putting it on there. I have a friend that she had really bad stretch marks, and that's what she put on it, and they are almost gone. It's just such a intense dose of vitamins that it heals. And you'll have to remember, your skin's the biggest organ in your body, but it's also external. So it doesn't, when we ingest vitamins, we eat and drink vitamins, our skin doesn't get a whole lot of that. That's why we have to apply stuff from the outside. There's not like a face cream that you can take in a pill form because it wouldn't work. Okay? That would be disgusting. Okay, cool. So, and then your next step is going to be your moisturizer, and get excited. You get to moisturize your whole entire face. Is your left side feeling a little neglected?
Yes.
That's good. So you can scoop your moisturizer out. You get to moisturize your whole face and neck. And remember, you guys, you always want to do anything that you do to your face, you need to do to your neck too. This is actually called your décolleté. That's the French word for cleavage. There you go. This is called your décolleté. So there you go. Do that too. Because, and you got to think, that's usually our chest right here and our neck is normally just as exposed as our face.
It took me a while to get used to doing my
Yeah.
neck too at the same time.
Yeah. And you just have to remember, you know, you don't want to have a great face from your chin up and then have a turkey neck. I mean, you know, it is very true. So, and you have to take great care of your skin, you guys, because I think something that we don't really realize is that your face and your hands are constantly exposed. I mean, all day, all night. It's never covered up or protected, which is also why it's really important that you wear foundation. Because foundation is a whole lot less about looking pretty and a whole lot more about covering up. Okay. And consultants, you can get those little tray fillers on Mary Kay In Touch that say cleanser, microderm, da-da-da. That's on Mary Kay In Touch. Or there's a really fun website called pinkprinting.com, pink, P-I-N-K, printing.com that you can order cutesy ones from. Okay, how's your skin
Talking about
feel?
that little thing that it's holding in, right?
Yes.
I think we have some of those in our kit.
No, I mean the paper that's
Oh, the
underneath
paper.
it that
Oh.
says, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah, because
yes,
I
yes,
just numbered mine as
Yes.
we were going through.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I know, I saw that on your paper. That's what made me say that. How's your skin feel?
it feels
Does it feel good? It looks good. It's bright. What about you? Feeling good? Good.
I use Mary Kay.
You do?
She just
Yeah.
doesn't have anyone anymore.
Yay. Well, there you go. There you go. So, okay, one of the last skincare items that we're going to try is our firming eye cream. Okay, now here's the deal. What finger do we apply anything to our eyes with? Yes, ring finger. Anatomically, it's the weakest. So it applies the least amount of pressure. And that skin in your eye socket, you guys, is the most delicate skin on your entire body. So we've got to be, there's just no collagen and fat behind the skin on your eye socket. It's just like your skin and then bam, blood vessels, capillaries, all that stuff, which is also why you show dark circles there, which is also why if you ever get a cut on your eye or your kid does, it looks like you're going to bleed out and die because there's nothing there. I mean, it's like you immediately cut blood vessels and capillaries. So that's why. So you're going to scoop that out with your finger, your ring finger, and then you're going to kiss your ring fingers together like this. And that's going to activate the product. Okay, and then you're going to pat, pat, pat all the way around. Pat, pat, pat all the way around. And if you get it in your actual eyeball, it's going to burn really bad. Disclaimer. The time-wise agent is what burns. The anti-aging part.
And what was that? What was the name of that? That's
The
eye.
firming eye cream.
You, I just order that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You should have gotten one. You should have one of those.
And my starter kit or?
Yeah.
It doesn't come in your kit, but you should have one in your stuff.
Oh, inventory.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
It's a little box. It's like this big. It's little. And that I will tell you guys that that little bottle does last about 6 to 8 months. It lasts a long time. So your customers, let them know that. And one thing that you guys guess that y'all need to understand is that when you're shopping with Mary Kay, it's kind of like shopping at Costco or Sam's Club. So why do we shop at Sam's Club and Costco? To buy in bundles, to buy in bulk. And so our product is so concentrated and we sell it in sets and it'll last you a long, long time. So you may feel like today, like you're using a lot or you're getting a lot, but it lasts a long, long time. Okay. And that's how you're able to get the best deal is when you buy in bulk. Okay. So, okay. Next thing that we're going to do is our satin lips treatment, which is kind of up towards the top of your tray. Okay. So you may have to tilt your mirror back a little bit, but there's a lip mask and you're going to scoop that out and you're going to scrub that all over your lips. Okay. Don't start scrubbing yet. Okay. So you should have a sheet with you called the Fabulous Game. You do. I see yours. It's under your mirror. And what you're going to do is your beauty consultant, you guys, we build our business off of referrals. Okay. That's just the way that our business works because I don't think anybody has a network. I know nobody has a network big enough to come into this company and to sustain them forever. At some point, we all have to network. Okay. But it's way more fun to network through people that we know. Okay. So if you like are enjoying your time and you like the product and what we want to do is we want to be able to meet your friends, your family, and your lip mask actually needs to sit for a few minutes. So once you scrub that lip mask on, it's going to turn your mouth white. You'll look like you ate a powdered donut. And you want to scrub it because it is gritty. Okay, so it will exfoliate. Then you guys are going to grab your phone and you're going to fill out that Fabulous Game. Just fill that sucker up for your beauty consultant. And she will reach out to your people. I know, don't lick it. It tastes bad. She will reach out to those people. And actually what your beauty consultant is going to do is reach out to them and she will offer them a $25 gift card and a complimentary facial. Okay. So all your people will love you. Okay, so looks like you got that on good. You have your phone handy? So you can grab your phone and start filling that out?
I do this is my favorite, so I always show them that.
Yes.
I don't, because I didn't know I was supposed to pull that out of my inventory either.
Oh, that's
So
okay.
at my parties, I don't do the eye cream or the satin lips, I do satin hands.
Yeah, so, and you
They
do,
love it.
normally we would do satin hands, like if this was at somebody's house, I would have done it.
Yeah.
But in satin hands, you guys, is while they're doing their satin hands is a great time to foundation match. Because they're standing there and you've got it. So what I do when I get to a party is I go put my satin hands by the sink, and I also put my demo foundations by the sink.
Okay.
And so as their satin hands, I match their foundation. The easiest place to match a foundation is right here along the jawline, because that's normally where their truest color will be. Because usually if we get flushed or we have discoloration, usually it's in the cheeks. So don't try to match their cheeks, because you'll be picking out like a red foundation for them.
I blush a lot of times.
Right.
So like if I get embarrassed or say something, I'm
Yes.
like, oh, I should have said that.
Yeah.
My face turns red.
Right.
Or if I have to stand up in front of people. and talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Without a microphone.
Yes.
Without the big silly microphone.
So what's in that last one on the bottom right? And then that big one?
The bottom right we'll do in just a second. That's a foundation primer. And then the big one, you can put foundation right there if you want to. If you're demoing mineral powder foundation, it's way easier to put it in little cupcake tins.
Oh, okay.
So they can swirl it around.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're demoing CC cream, you can stick it on there. I'm just gonna squirt it in her
I
hand
feel like
here.
our parties are way different. I just did it the way my party was when I like went to one.
Yep.
So
But that's the beauty of it, you guys, is that just, it can be done so many different ways, you know?
And I love the CC cream.
Mm-hmm. It's
Once
the
I
bomb.
found out what it was.
It is the bomb. So consultants, during this time, as she's filling out her sheet, then what I do is, this is where I normally will, like, if there is trash that I can pick up, I'll pick it up. Anything that I can do that will help me to be quick, you know, and timely. Okay. So then once you're done, you're going to wipe your lip mask off.
Feels so weird.
I know. It'll feel really good though when you get it all.
I start to say that's a really good thing. I get fever blisters quite a bit.
Yeah.
So if I wear like lipstick or something like that,
Yeah.
I'll get one because it smothers my lip.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to wear lipstick in a long time, and I've been using this.
Uh-huh.
And so I wear the balm every day, at least
Yeah.
until I get my lips worked up.
The lip balm is awesome.
The satin part of it, until I get my lips worked up to where I can wear gloss or something.
Yeah.
Like that, so.
The lip balm is so awesome. We have it. It's everywhere in our house. Like, there's lip balms. Like, Landon and I both have it beside our bed.
Mhm.
We both have it in our bathroom.
Mhm.
It's in my car. We have it in the diaper bag. I mean, it's awesome. And Peyton will carry it around. Lipstick. I'm like, yep. That's your lipstick. Isn't that cool? And now your lips are like, you're like, oh, I have color in my lips. Oh my gosh, I never knew. So then you'll be able to take your lip balm that was right next to it. And you may want to like pat your lips dry just a little bit. If they're still damp from the cloth, then the gloss or the balm will just kind of slide right off of there. Okay, and then you're going to apply that. Perfect. That feels so good. So the lip balm only has 3 ingredients: 2 conditioners and an antioxidant. So it's very pure. It won't dry your lips out and all that stuff. And consultants, don't forget that if you ever have questions about product or product knowledge and ingredients and stuff like that, on your Mary Kay InTouch account, you can go to products and then Product Central. And there's a list of every single product that we make. And you can get all that information there. So that is something that if you ever have a question about that, a specific product or ingredient or something like that, do not ask me that.
Okay.
Because guess what I would do? Go to Product Central, look it up, same thing that you can do.
Yeah.
So,
Saves time.
okay. So your next step is going to be your foundation primer. That's what's in that that's what's in the last bubble. So you're going to apply that all over your whole face, and then we're going to put a little foundation on you. So you're not leaving totally naked.
Okay.
And so that primer, you guys, is great. And this is how I explain it to most people. Your primer is makeup super glue. Okay, so number one, it holds your foundation on. But number two, it also creates another really protective barrier between your skin and the world. Okay, so like, let's say we were all going to go climb in my pink Cadillac and like go on a road trip to like New Orleans. That's like one of my favorite places in the world. Food. That's why I like to go there, is the food. One of my husband and I, one of our dream dates is to fly to New Orleans for dinner and back. So, anyway, so let's say we got all in my car, all in my pink Cadillac, and then we had somebody like wrap our whole car in saran wrap. Okay, and then when we get to New Orleans and somebody cuts the saran wrap off, what's going to be on the saran wrap? Bugs, dirt, gross. Okay, but what does the car look like? It's still nice and clean, right? Foundation and foundation primer. That's what those do for your skin. Okay, now obviously the foundation obviously does give you the color correcting benefits, but the primer and the foundation together is a really great protective barrier. Okay, so we are going to try, this is our CC cream. This is my favorite foundation, and this is the foundation that I retail the most because it's easy to put on. Everybody loves it. It's light, so light, and it has sun protection as well. So that's exciting. So I'm going to stripe test you on your jaw.
Okay.
Because I'm just not sure what color you're going to be. So we look at them. So you're going to always stripe test on the jaw like this. So you blend it in and see if it blends. And like, okay, can you like really crane your head over there? See how you can see it?
Yeah.
It's too light.
Okay.
Okay, so that was medium to deep. So now we're going to try deep.
Let's just put it this way. Before this, I didn't wear makeup. I wore eye makeup, but that was about it. Because I couldn't find any that would, I wear contacts, and so I couldn't find any that would be really light and just comfortable to wear. I always felt like I had like a pound of makeup on, and I hated it. So I stopped wearing makeup. And ever since that, I've been wearing it ever since the party at Debbie's.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna look that way. So you can see once she gets that blended out, that's gonna look really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a pump of this, and you're gonna apply it like a moisturizer.
Okay.
Okay, and then if you need more. Hey, and you guys, what's great about this CC cream, it is it is very buildable. So like if you want, she's probably gonna need this color.
That's what I needed to do is get rematched.
Yeah,
Because my skin's changed since winter.
yeah. And you're probably gonna get even darker, right? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Is it too dark?
It's too dark.
Man, I'm afraid that other one's gonna turn you white though. We're gonna have to mix them up. Mix them.
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, look, okay, do you care if I show this on camera really quick?
Okay.
You can sit right there, I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Okay, so just so y'all know, I think some of y'all think that because I drive a pink Cadillac, I like know what I'm doing all the time. Okay, so look, I just matched her foundation and I totally thought I knew what I was doing. Look at that, she's like orange. She looks like an Oompa. So we're gonna try that again. So if you get to a party and you totally messed up the foundation, just, oh, I'm so sorry, I totally messed you up. And then you just, yeah, and then you just wipe it off. And start over. So, let her do that really quick. And you may actually have to, you may have to mix them, I wonder.
It's hard for me to find.
Because you do have a lot of yellow in your skin too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we all toss that one back. Oh,
Oh, yeah, we did.
Thank you. Okay. Now we'll let her dry. And so I do have people sometimes that if they have to wipe some of this stuff off, they worry like, oh, I just wiped off all that good skincare. But here's the deal that you have to understand about our skincare, y'all, is it does not sit on the surface of your skin. It doesn't just, it soaks in. Okay, and that's the way good skincare is supposed to work, is it soaks in and absorbs into the pores. So it's not like,
You know, it still feels good.
yeah, yeah. So it's not like she just wiped off everything that we did. So we'll let you kind of like dry for a second. let me grab you some. I will give you some more primer. Okay. Isn't that fun to see your sales director totally mess up something like that? Okay, here you go. Let's try again. Now that does look good on you. So I didn't mess that one up.
It's gonna look really good.
I can see you from way over here, and it looks really good, like with your neck and everything.
How do you recommend it?
I recommend just with your fingertips, or you can totally use, yeah, you can use a brush, you can use your fingertips. I use a beauty blender,
What is that?
like the actual beauty blender. It's like an egg shape. It looks like an egg, and it's a sponge. But here's the deal. Everybody makes like knockoff beauty blenders, and they all suck. You can only get the beauty blender. And then it's just like, it's a really like fancy, it's not fancy, it's just an egg-shaped sponge. And you just, but it, because with a brush, sometimes it can look really strokey. So you can't do that with a sponge, obviously.
Yeah, because I just.
It's the only non-Mary Kay product I would ever endorse. And the only reason we don't make anything like that.
Well, Mary Kay needs to get on it.
I know. I'm like, hey, I should suggest to them that they should make a beauty blender. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Now I'm nervous. Oh, then maybe two. See, I think you might have to mix them. I don't know. Maybe once you get it blended in, it'll kind of oxidize, and once you spread it out.
You feel like it's all staring at you.
I know. We're all like,
dun,
dun, dun.
That's the great thing about the parties, is because there's everybody doing it
Yeah.
at one time, so.
I mean, it's way better than
You just use it.
the
Like,
other
I know
color.
because like Lindsay has
You know what you might have to do?
it. She pulled up a picture if you want to see it.
Oh, okay.
Of what?
The beauty blender.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Just a little sponge.
And it's just called the beauty blender.
It's called the beauty blender.
About what does it cost?
They're like $19.50.
Oh, that's not bad. I was thinking it was some.
I know, I was
$150.
Yeah,
that's-
I was thinking, I just ordered my store, I can afford that.
That's funny.
That's not too bad.
You know what I think you might want to do is, and I'll let Rebecca do. No, it actually looks really good. But what you could always do is dust some mineral powder over it to give you a little more color. But that actually does look, I think, good. The deep was way too dark for
Yeah,
sure.
that was way too dark.
But what you might be able to do is either dust mineral powder over it, or mix a little bit of the medium to deep with a little bit of the deep, and mix them together. Mhm. Yeah. What do y'all think? Because y'all can see her kind of from far away.
I think it looks good.
Mhm.
I started, I would follow with a little bit of the minerals or something.
Yeah, little mineral powder.
'Cause
Yeah.
That's what I did. We did the wrong color on me last week.
Yeah.
We did more of a light.
Yeah.
And then we followed it with a little bit darker of the minerals. And
Yeah.
it actually evened out pretty well.
Yeah.
Look at it from like the distance. Like,
Yeah. Well, I
I can't see that far.
think. Yeah. Here, stand up right here and look at yourself in that huge mirror over there. Oh, your little boots are cute.
Thank you.
Okay, it blended well.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you guys, I will tell y'all too that that stuff oxidizes, and as it contacts air and stuff like that, the color will shift a little bit. So the longer I look at you in it, I really like it.
For the
Yeah,
summer.
I think it looks really good.
Do you get darker in the summertime?
Yes.
Yeah, like a lot darker.
No, unfortunately,
I can't really.
I don't tan well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So okay. So here's what we're gonna do really quickly. Is Allison, will you hand me that?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you really quick. Oh, she does have one in her thing, but so you can pull out your this thing, and you can turn it over to the back. Okay, and I'm going to go over with you our sets really quick. So this is our set sheet. Okay, you can get this on our Facebook page. So I'm going to go over with you our sets really fast. Okay, so this is the best set that we make. Okay, this is the roll-up bag. Okay, and this is like amazing. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the bag. All right, so look, it opens up like this. Oh my gosh, it has a hanger. It's like totally awesome. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so then let me tell you about, well, let me show you first of all some more like fun tips about this bag. These top two, or not top two, all of the pockets actually come off, which is awesome because there's usually one you need to be able to throw in your purse and take places with you, which is really great. How are we doing on time?
11:25.
Okay, perfect. So this is, that's really great. They're also dishwasher safe, these. Because you know, you guys, when you get this home, you're going to put like your deodorant, your toothpaste, and when you travel, you put shampoo and conditioner and all that jazz in it. So it's nice you can throw them in the dishwasher, okay? So your top pocket right here, this is going to be your cleanser, your moisturizer, and a foundation of your choice. Cleanser, moisturizer, and a foundation of your choice, okay? Which is basically the basic set. Then your second pocket is going to be our day and night vitamins. Okay, so pocket 1 and pocket 2 together make up our toothbrush set, okay, which is the miracle set. And then in the third pocket is your microdermabrasion, okay, which is the super scrubby, which is awesome. And then in the bottom pocket, you will have your eye makeup remover, satin lips, and mascara, okay. So what you're getting out of this bag is everything that you just tried: cleanser, moisturizer, foundation, day vitamins, night vitamins, microderm, eye makeup remover, satin lips treatment, and mascara, and the actual bag itself, which is awesome alone. So that's our roll-up bag set. That is awesome. It retails for $254. And what we do for our sessions is when you buy it in a set, in a bundle set like Costco, then we give you the microderm for free, so you get it for $199. Okay, which is a steal of a deal. That's really exciting. And then if you wanted to take it down a notch, there's the miracle set, which is going to be the cleanser, moisturizer, day and night vitamins, and the foundation. Okay, and then at an absolute bare minimum, there's the basic set, which is just the cleanser, moisturizer, and foundation. Okay, I will tell you guys that we cannot break up the basic set, so we will not send you home with just a cleanser or just a moisturizer. They're like salt and pepper, peanut butter jelly, whatever you want to call it. They need each other, and we don't want you to go home with our cleanser and mix it with another moisturizer and cause like a breakout. Okay, because, and what do you think? Oh, I'm allergic to Mary Kay, but in all reality, it's the products are just not compatible. So we will not break up the basic set, okay? Now, once you're on the product and you run out of your cleanser first or your moisturizer first or whatever, you can reorder as you go, okay? Because you will run out of different products at different times, just because one of them you're going to fall in love with and you're going to do like 17 pumps of it, you know? And I mean, you know how that goes, okay? So I want you to grab your little customer profile card, which is your pink sheet. And down there at the bottom where it says my checkout quiz, on number 1, I just want you to jot down for your beauty consultant, what's the set that you're the most in love with, okay? Not on 1, 2, and 3, just number 1. What is the set you're most in love with? Okay, and then for number 2, you guys, this is one of the cool things about having a beauty consultant is that you get like curbside service, which is awesome. Like your product shows up at your house. You don't have to go shopping for it anymore. It's amazing. Okay, so another really cool thing about having a beauty consultant is that you actually are entitled to 2 appointments. You get a skincare appointment and then you get a follow-up color appointment, because we do have a huge cosmetic line that is absolutely amazing. And everybody deserves to have that, where you get to try the eyeshadow and the blush and all that stuff, okay? So for your beauty consultant, to help her get you scheduled faster, for number 2, I want you to put, would you rather do that on a weeknight or on the weekend? Okay. And then for number 3, what I want you guys to know is that, now I'm going to say something to the recording really quick. Normally, this is where you would play Mrs. Cab or the purse game, okay? We are running a little bit tight on time right now, so I'm not going to do that right now, but that's what you would normally do, is play Mrs. Cab. Okay, so you don't get to play Mrs. Cab, sorry. Sorry.
Mrs. Cab is the first game?
Mrs. Cab is the first game.
Oh.
But here's what I want you guys to know. Okay, we are in the middle of building something really big. I mean, you guys could see in there, this is going to be a huge deal. And what we are looking for is people who believe the same thing that we believe, and who want more out of their life. Okay, and this is something that I feel really strongly about, and that is that I don't think you can really make an educated decision on something until you have all of the information. Okay, so what I would love for you to do is give your beauty consultant and her sales director the chance to just sit down with you and say, hey, this is what a Mary Kay business has to offer. Okay, and we'll lay it out for you buffet style. It can be this, it can be that, whatever, and whatever you want. But I don't think you can make an educated decision about that until you've been properly educated. And so what I would love is for you to give your beauty consultant and her sales director the opportunity to sit down with you and say, hey, this is what we believe and this is what we're doing. And if this is how this could work for your life, do you think it's something you're interested in? And if you're not, then that's totally fine. But if you are, we need to know that. Okay, so for number 3, I want you to either put yes or no. Like, yes, I would totally be willing to sit down and just at least hear a little bit more about the company. Like, just at least hear about it. I'm not saying I'm all in or anything like that, but I would at least like to know all the facts before I make a yes or no decision. And then put no if you're like, you just have icky vibes right now. Like, you're like, I don't really like these people. I'm trying to get the heck out of Dodge as fast as I can. Then you should put no. Okay? So I so appreciate you guys coming and being here with your consultants this morning. Now, here's the deal. We're actually going to go back into the big room right now, and I'm going to do a little bit closing. I'm going to tell a little closing. I'm going to tell a little story really quick. And then your beauty consultant is going to meet one-on-one with you before you leave to schedule your follow-up appointment and your career chat if applicable. Okay? So we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here and testing everything out with us. And we're going to head back into the big room, and we will get ourselves all closed out. Sound good? That lotion, you'll love that lotion. Oh, yeah, it smells so good. Okay, you guys that are on the recording.
And I'll leave.
Yep, leave all that. We're going back into the big room.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys, we're headed back into the big room, and I'm going to close out the meeting really quick. All right. Oh my gosh, look at all these people in here. Oh my gosh. Look at all of these people. It's because you guys have exploded your teams. We're earning our first trip. So exciting. I don't think I really need to switch record right now. All right, back to the horrible lighting. Okay. All right, so we'll let them get in here. And then I'll go ahead and get us closed out really quick. But I'm going to tell you guys a little story before I start.
Full of surprises.
I know, I'm full of surprises. Some of y'all have heard this story already, but who are we missing? Debbie and Rachel. Okay.
I think Ashley went somewhere.
Ashley went somewhere. Okay.
Is
that her stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. So she may be in the bathroom or something. So first of all, guys, thank you so much for being here. And her stuff is still in the table. I told her that you guys would close out individually here in just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit of a little story really quickly about a really awesome come from behind win that I was able to experience actually right before I started Mary Kay. This come from behind win happened, and then, oh, now I just cut my head off. Can you pull the top of that back just a little bit? Perfect. A little more. Perfect. Okay. It was like cutting off my forehead. So this come from behind when happened, and then 3 days later, I said yes to Mary Kay. Okay, so this is a really neat story. My sister is 7 years younger than me, and for those of you that don't know, prior to Mary Kay, I was a teacher and a coach. Okay, so I taught 7th and 8th grade social studies, and I coached everything under the sun: middle school volleyball, middle school basketball, high school basketball, and I ran our girls golf program in my hometown. The year that I got hired on in Melissa, my sister, the reason that I wanted to coach there was because my sister was going to be a senior, okay, a senior in high school, and so I would get to coach her. And what a cool experience. I mean, very, very, very few people ever really get to do something like that with their family member, okay? I mean, the timing has to work out, the job opening has to be there, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I did get hired on in Melissa her senior year of high school. So she's a golfer. I was a golfer growing up. I played in high school and in college, and you know, she was obviously playing in high school. And so her freshman year, she qualified for the state tournament, and she got 9th. Okay, and y'all know, I mean, are y'all all from Texas? Like, making it to the state tournament in anything is a huge deal. Okay, so her freshman year, she made it to the state tournament and she got 9th. Her sophomore year, she made it to the state tournament again and got 6th. And then her junior year, she made it to the state tournament again and she got 3rd. So she had never won it. She had never won it, and she was starting to get frustrated. Have you guys ever been in that place in your life before? You're just like, oh, I'm putting this effort in and I'm not winning. I'm not getting the win, you know? And so I made a decision at that point that I was going to apply for the job in Melissa, and I was going to come to Melissa and I was going to coach her, and we were going to go win the state title. So by the grace of God, the job, it worked out where I was able to get on in Melissa and get the head girls golf job. And so I got to coach her senior year. And I'll never forget sitting her down. It was me and her and my dad. We sat down before the school year ever started, and my dad and I looked at her together because in her mind, she had lost for 3 years in a row. Most people would consider making it to the state tournament and placing in the top 10 3 years in a row a win. But in her mind, she lost 3 years in a row. So she was a little defeated, you know? And so we sat her down and we said, look, here's the deal. We're going to go win the state title. Decision made. Okay? And so I so believe, you guys, in the power of making a decision, in the power of deciding that you're going to become a senior beauty consultant, deciding that you're going to do a power start, deciding that you're going to make it happen. Okay? And then figuring out the how later. Okay? Because if you make the decision first and you figure out the how later, the decision's already been made. You will find a way, make a way. Okay? So have y'all ever had to do something in your life like that? Like you decide you're going to do X, Y, or Z first, and then you figure out later how in the world you're going to make it work? Okay? Ever had that situation pop up in your life? So we sat her down and we said, here's the deal. We're going to go win the state title. We're going to. So we play all year long, and you guys know the state golf tournament is in May. And so she plays all year long. We win the district tournament. She wins the regional tournament. We qualify for the state tournament. So here we go. And she's playing against the same girl that had beat her the 2 years prior. They're the same age. So the first day, I don't know how much you guys know about golf, but the lowest score wins. Okay, so your goal in very like elementary terms is whoever can get the ball in the cup the fastest. Okay, that's who wins. So the first day, she shoots a 76, and this girl that had beat her the year before shoots a 71. So the girl has her by how many shots? 5. So she's 5 strokes behind. She's feeling a little frustrated, a little defeated. And we went to dinner that night, and she was like, she sat there like this, and she was like, I just don't know. I just don't know. And, you know, you guys, we can look at the rest of our seminar year like, I just don't know. Like, we're down to the final 4. We're
a little behind, and I just don't know. I just don't know how we're going to do it. I just don't know how we're going to add 25 new consultants the next 4 months in a row. I just don't know how I'm going to move up and become a red jacket. I just don't know. I just don't know. And that's kind of how she felt. And my dad looked at her and he said, Sydney, that's her name, Sydney. Sydney, do you realize, you guys know in a round of golf, there's 18 holes. Okay, so he broke it down for her into, like, do you realize that if you just gain one shot on her every 3 holes, you'll beat her? If you pick up one shot, okay, so if you guys tie on the first hole, tie on the second hole, but you beat her on the 3rd hole, now you're only down by 4. Okay, and so what did she see? Oh my gosh, this could happen. Okay, and so I'm here to tell you guys, this can happen. Okay, but it starts with this month. It starts with 25 new consultants this month. Okay, and so she started to see, and it was like the light came back into her face, and she saw, like, oh my gosh, if I take this piece by piece, I can do this. Okay, and so for some of you, it may be your power start. If you just look at your power start as, 5 faces at a time, you can break it down and do it, right? So we go the next morning. It's only a 2-day tournament, so we've got the next day to win. Okay, and so she goes, and she was down by 5, right? So my sister shoots 16-9. That's like real good. For those of y'all that don't know anything about golf, that's like good. Those little siblings. Is anybody else the oldest? Yeah, they're so annoying, right? They come right behind you and they do everything that you did so much better. All you babies that are in here. So, all you little siblings. So, because I also made it to the state tournament, but I never won. So anyway, so she shoots 69. And the girl that she had to beat, guess what she shot? 74.
Oh.
So what are they? Tied. So they're tied. But she clawed her way back. She clawed her way back, and she gave herself a chance. So here's what's really fun about golf. You go into sudden death playoff holes.
Yes, you do.
It's so fun. So, and here's what I'm going to tell you guys, okay? And this is what I told her. It's so intense. But this is what I told her. She came off the hole. She made a birdie putt. She comes at me, and she goes, we're tied. And I said, yes, you're tied. And she goes, all right, we're going to playoffs. And I said, yes, we're going into playoffs. And she's like jazzed, okay? And that's how I feel right now about us and where we are in our year right now. Like, I am jazzed. We are right where we need to be able to make a huge push in these next 4 months and win it. And this is what I told her, and this is exactly what I'm going to tell you. I said, you've won the battle, okay? You've won the battle, because the battle was getting back to where you could go get into sudden death with her and you could go claim the victory. You guys, we have won the battle up to this point. We've had an amazing year up to this point. We have won the battle. But it's time to go win what? The war. It's time to go win the war. And so I looked at her and said, you won the battle, but now you got to go win the war. And that's where we are right now. We have won the battle. We're right where we need to be, but now we have to go capitalize. And so she just kind of looked at me and was like, like, yeah, And so we go to sudden death playoffs, and she ties her on the first. They tie on the first hole, and they tie on the second hole. So now we're in the 3rd playoff, okay? And I'm the coach, okay? So I'm like, she's my sister, I'm her coach. Oh my gosh, if we don't win this thing, my dad's gonna kill us, and the way it works in golf, the only person that can talk to the athlete is the coach. So I'm the only one that's allowed to talk to her. So it's just me and her. And I'm here to tell y'all, it's just me and you. It's us. It's me and it's you. And we've got to go win the war. And so we get to the 3rd playoff hole, and we get all the way to the green. That's the part where they putt and all this. And so she gets onto the green, and she has about a 20-foot putt. Well, it's probably more like 15. About like a 15-foot putt. And she, her competitor that she's playing against, who her name is Liz, and Liz has only about a 5-foot putt. Okay, so my sister has to go first, because whoever is furthest away has to go first. Okay, but if she makes it, because they're dead even tied right now, so if she makes it, then what does Liz have to do? She has to make it to keep going.
So she looks at me and we just do like our fist bump thing. And I said, just drain it. That's your only chance. You gotta drain it. You gotta step up to the plate right now and make a decision. You gotta decide in your mind that you are the champion. Okay? And you gotta drain it and you gotta go win. Okay? And that's where we are right now, you guys. We have to make up our mind that we're gonna drain it and we're gonna go win. And everybody's individual wins are gonna look totally different, but they're all gonna collect. And our big, huge win is gonna be that we become a top unit. Okay? And so she steps over the ball, and it's like a 15-foot putt, and she hits it, bam, right in the back of the cup, drops. Everybody goes nuts, okay? And so Liz still has to putt now, right?
Pressure, Liz.
No pressure, Liz. Okay, and thank God we don't have that kind of pressure in Mary Kay, but Liz steps up to the plate, and she's got to go. She has to make the putt to be able to force another playoff hole. Okay, so she steps over the ball, and she putts it, and she misses it. Okay, and so my sister, I mean, I'll still cry talking about it. She turns around and looks at me, and we're just like, oh my God, like 4 years of trying, and you just won the state title. Like, she graduates from, and everybody goes nuts. I swear the whole town of Melissa, Texas was on this hill above this green. Everybody goes crazy. Like, everybody storms the green, which is really cool because in golf, you don't get to do that a whole lot. You know, like at a basketball game or at a football game or whatever, you can storm the field and stuff like that. But in golf, you don't get to do that a whole lot. And everybody just storms the green, and she and I are like hugging. And this photographer from San Angelo, Texas, which is where Liz is from, happened to get all these shots of my sister and I, like, and my sister's fist pump of her winning. And I'll post them on our Facebook page so that you guys can see the intensity. Okay, and so we go, she gets her gold medal, she graduates high school, the #1 golfer in the state of Texas, and she finally claimed that victory. Okay, she finally claimed that victory after 4 years of trying. Guess how many years my unit has been a unit? This will be our 4th year. And like, it is time for us to step up and claim the victory and to sink the putt and to win the war. Okay, and I just wanted to encourage you guys with that today, because you may be in a situation in your business where it's like, maybe you've been trying the same thing over and over again, or maybe you think you've been trying or whatever, but it's now time to make a decision. It's now time to make a decision and move up and do what you need to do. Okay, so I want to challenge you guys to all, at some point in time today, send me a text message, and I want to know, what is your victory going to be this month? This month in March. What is your victory? And remember what I said earlier, you guys, all of your victories are going to look different, right? Your victory might be, I'm going to do my very first power start. Your victory might be, I'm going to do the first power start I've done in a really long time. Your victory might be, I'm going to move up on the career path to senior consultant. I'm going to become a red jacket. I'm going to get on target for my car. I don't know what your victory is going to look like, but I know you need to have one. I know you need to have one, because a big victory like what we're going to have on June 30th, you guys, is the compilation of a lot of little victories. That's what it is, okay? So I so appreciate you guys being here this morning. Ashley, I want you to turn our music back on. My thing may have turned off. Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are free to go close out with your consultant. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And all of these Elmos and Mickeys and Minis and whatever all these things are that my daughter has, those are all going to be people before long, and it's going to be a really exciting thing. I love you guys to pieces. Yay! Bye, you guys.
You brought an excessive amount.